Hi, Mgaryneuman here. I'm the author of Connect to Love, The Keys to Transforming Your Relationship. Welcome to my Webisode series, Connect to Love. For Connect to Love, I researched more than 500 women worldwide on the topic of cheating. It's generally accepted that about 50% of men cheat, but what was shocking to learn is how many women cheat too. According to my international research, as many as 4 out of 10 married women physically cheat. We don't hear as much about it because 62% of the cheating women have yet to confess to their partners. We have with us today a courageous couple who have suffered at the hands of infidelity and have not only survived, but have developed a deep love and a marriage that was stronger than ever before. They're going to share how they got through her infidelity with a lot of pain and a lot of love.
We've been married 21 years, but when we were dating, we were 14 and 15, and we came from very volatile homes, a lot of arguing, a lot of verbal abuse. So when we married at 19 and 20, we both had said, we do not want that in our marriage, we don't want that in our home. So we went the extreme opposite, and we didn't communicate either.
So the volatility you both experienced earlier in childhood caused you to go so far in the other direction to avoid conflict that communication totally shut down.
I was keeping myself busy with work and kind of ignoring the situation. I think I had a sense that something was wrong, and I didn't do a good job of again, communicating that or talking about it. There was a time when I questioned things. I actually, approached Linda on the subject, and she explained it away, explained that they were just friends, and that was all there was to it.
So Linda, you were really good at lying.
Oh, yeah. The whole time, I did not feel any guilt or any worry or anything. I was on our worship team. I was working with a group of high school girls as their mentor. I could do all that and not even worry about the fact that I was cheating on my husband.
So what changed?
Well,
there was a time that I discovered an email. He had sent her an email that was inappropriate, and I had accessed Linda's email and found this email, and I still didn't know really what to make of it. So I went to one of our pastors, the pastor that had married us 7 years before, and I asked him about it, and he said, well, what do you think it means? And I said, well, it seems like their friendship is inappropriate. That was the most I could get out. And he says, well, if this was an email that someone had sent to my wife, what would you think about it? And it finally occurred to me that would be an affair.
When you're in it and it's about you, it's very, very hard to see the truth. But when it's somebody else, like your best friend, all of a sudden it's like, wow, of course, it's obvious to me. So sometimes when you're thinking about justifying or excusing your behavior, it's good to ask yourself, what if this was my best friend and I was giving them advice? Then you can see the harsh truth and give yourself the same advice you would give your best friend. What we learned from Linda is that not every cheater is this horrible person who is all bad. Linda was accomplishing some wonderful things, even as she was cheating on Peter. Remarkably, some cheaters have incredible ways to pretend in their own minds that they are not doing anything so wrong. Getting them to finally recognize how much pain they are causing to their mate and possibly to their kids is crucial. Hope was born once Linda confessed her affair to Peter and admitted to herself what she truly had done. In part 2, we'll see how Linda arrived at her moment of truth, how Peter felt when he heard the news, and how the two of them were able to get through it together. Thanks for joining me. You can learn more about this topic and more as I'll be blogging on my website at mgaryneuman.com. Join my Facebook group discussions at Connect to Love and follow me on Twitter at Mgaryneuman.
Read Mgaryneuman's Connect to Love, Available wherever books and ebooks are sold.